Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So, the reason I'm getting on to record this reading tonight is because I've been picking up a lot of very ungrounded energy from a certain group within our collective here. So, for whoever this reading is for, I keep getting specifically like feelings of nauseousness or like strange stomach sensations, either not wanting to eat anything or really wanting to eat everything. I feel this could go either direction, just something around food intake coming up here as well. And I feel that all of this is because of something happening within the solar plexus chakra center. I'm hearing someone overstepping boundaries. So, for whoever I'm channeling into here, there could have been a situation, and really with that word overstepping, I'm not sure if that's the accurate word for this, because more so I'm feeling as though someone here may have empathically absorbed. That word absorbed really is what I was reaching for. Absorbed some energy from a person or a group of people around them. I do see that this empathic absorption was most likely some form of platonic situation, although I also feel that there is a romantic situation heavily on this person's mind as well. And I feel that in these moments when your energy becomes a little bit unbalanced or unsettled, again, potentially because of this empathic absorption leading to potentially a distortion of your natural energy, what happens here is I think that you get really in your head in these moments of empathic absorption, whoever I'm speaking to. It's a bit challenging to put into words. I feel that if you are connecting with this reading, you already know what I'm talking about here. But I feel as though what happens is you are around these people or environments that cause you to feel energetically drained, that cause you to feel a bit unbalanced in some way in your energy. And because of this disconnect, it causes you to get really in your ego mind about a love situation that is weighing on you or one that is very important to you at this time. In fact, for some of you, this may actually be two soul connections that come into your mind. I feel I'm speaking to a divine feminine who has either one or two masculine energies, meaning high level soulmates, or potentially one of these could be a twin flame as well. Or again, for some of you, this could be one person, one masculine who is, I'm getting in your energy, like stuck in your energy. I have to tell you, when I just look at your aura, your energetic field, it's as though this masculine is like attached to it on a leash or something. It's like wherever you go, at times you might forget that you're holding that leash, that there's that attachment, but then all of a sudden I'm hearing tries to run or pulls on that metaphorical leash, and you feel this pull. Specifically, I just keep getting this like stomach sensation, this solar plexus sensation. I feel like this is something you feel in your gut at times. This also may manifest as feelings similar to butterflies, but also potentially similar to a more kind of anxious feeling in the stomach area as well. So I want to know what's going on here with this divine feminine. Yeah, getting really in your head with the thinking woman in the upright position. Potentially, I see you getting really in your head around communication with whatever masculine, or for some of you, this could be two masculines. I'm hearing whether or not to communicate or over-analyzing this masculine's communication, specifically around, for someone, it's like, is he being honest and open with me? Can I fully trust this masculine in his communication? Because I'm getting some sacral chakra energy coming up here as well, which connects with vulnerability, openness, transparency. So I see you, Divine Feminine. Whoever I'm connecting with here, it's like getting really in your head in these moments of feeling energetically drained. And I have to tell you, I'm already hearing a message from your guides of, in those moments where you feel drained and then you start getting in your head and you start over analyzing this situation with this particular masculine, or for some of you, these two masculine energies in your life, remind yourself, this is not the time or space, headspace, to quote unquote solve anything here. In fact, there's nothing to be solved because everything is being divinely unfolded before you in this situation in perfect time. Stay in your power. Woman holding a heart in the upright position. Take all of your beautiful love energy and turn it back in on yourself. It sounds a bit counterintuitive, especially in those moments when the ego mind really pushes us to hyperanalyze these romantic situations externally. But I'm getting spirit saying it's like part of why this over analysis is happening is because you are simply in need of replenishment energetically. I feel that part of this is coming from you potentially being just different from people around you, meaning you are more energetically sensitive, more empathic than most people on the planet. And because of this, this means that you have energetic needs beyond what other people understands. Energies, environments, other people and their baggage, their emotions affect you more strongly than other people. Yeah, and I'm getting that with, of course, the first chakra reverse. In those moments when you unconsciously, empathically absorb these energies from people around you, your ego mind, because it can't consciously connect, oh, I was around this group of people or this environment, and that's why I started feeling this way. I sense that your ego has begun identifying with the feelings themselves rather than asking, is this feeling even mine? Is this sensation, this emotion potentially being absorbed from another person empathically or from my environment? Do I really need to claim this feeling? And I feel that asking these kinds of questions will bring you back into that place of power. And the reason this is so essential, especially when it comes to these romantic situations with this masculine, and the reason that this is so essential is because I sense the connection you share with this masculine who is heavily on your minds is a connection that is highly, highly spiritual. And because of this deep soul bond, this also means there is a very responsive, energetic bond, meaning a lot of back and forth energy being sent unconsciously, telepathically between you and this person. And I just had another card fall out, so give me a second here. So basically what's happening here is whenever you absorb this energy from other people, your conscious mind, your ego mind doesn't know where it's coming from, so it begins to identify with those emotions and then seek out some kind of explanation for why you're feeling that way, which then leads you to potentially hyperanalyze, of course, the connections that are most meaningful to you, that are most on your mind, which I feel for many listening is this romantic soul connection to this divine masculine, which for some of you very well could be a twin flame situation, because what I'm feeling for sure is just a lot of back and forth energy between yourself and this person. With the card blame coming out here, I accept responsibility for my well-being. I feel that your spirit guides are coming to you with a lesson in how to really separate yourself from these others and their baggage, their energy, their emotions that you may be absorbing, and how to not only not claim those emotions from others, but also to find ways to vent that absorbed energy. We call this energetic hygiene, and this energy clearing daily practice is so essential for you because, again, you are someone who is very empathic and therefore absorbs a lot of this energy. For some reason, I keep hearing 3 people platonically, maybe around you specifically, who are involved in this energy exchange where you are absorbing a lot of energy from them and then kind of projecting it out in this hyper analysis of a situation with one romantic masculine soulmate or twin flame, or for some of you, again, this could be 2 masculine energies. But I do want to pull a few more cards about this situation, specifically reading more into the love and romance aspect of what is going on with this masculine in the picture here. But before I get into that, because we've talked about the importance of daily energetic hygiene, I do want to share with you my favorite daily energy clearing tool. And this tool is subliminal meditation. Now, I started using subliminals a few years ago, and within just a few months, I began to see my life transform in the most unimaginable, amazing ways. And this is because subliminals work by reprogramming your subconscious mind, essentially using unconscious affirmations to rewrite the scripts of the subconscious, which it's actually the subconscious mind that controls 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes in life. So reprogramming the subconscious mind is such a powerful and extremely effective way to clear our energy and to magnetize ourselves for our desires in life. So under this video, I will be leaving a link to my 7 chakra energy clearing subliminal. This is my all-time favorite and one that I personally use every single day. It is designed to clear out energy blocks stored within any of these 7 chakra centers, which will allow you to feel clearer, calmer, more stable, and more magnetic for all your desires in life. And in addition to this, I will also be leaving a link to the Awakened Divine Feminine Subliminal for you Divine Feminines listening specifically, that will really help you take back, fully reclaim your power, step into that effortless flow state where you're able to manifest, to attract all of your desires in life and love. And again, the link to those 2 subliminals is under the video. Both of these come from my subliminal site, soundandsoulful.com. So as you can see on the screen, on this website, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence and happiness, for love, relationships, business, material manifestations, and so much more. And you can try out any subliminal I've created and even create your own custom private playlists completely free for 7 days by creating a free trial account on my websites. And again, the link to the 2 subliminals I would most recommend for you at this time are in the pinned comments and description box under the video. But I just saw the number 1414 on the recording timer, and you guys know I like to look up these angel numbers as they come up in the readings. So this number says, this is an angelic invitation for using your creative power both artistically and in a non-artistic way. Your heart and minds are beginning to align. Create a strong foundation. And I feel this foundation that you are creating, beautiful divine feminine, is a foundation of reconnecting with your own worthiness and self-love, with Angel of Love in the reverse position. I keep hearing your guides say, rather than seeking outside of yourself, come home. Come home to yourself. Build that home within yourself that you may have not been able to find when you were younger, even in your physical childhood home or in subsequent home spaces physically here on earth. I feel I'm picking up on a beautiful divine feminine who never quite felt as though she really belonged on this planet, really had a home. And so she began looking for this in other people and relationships. And I see that specifically how this is playing into this romantic connection with this masculine who, again, we are going to channel more information about. But I feel that he, in a sense, has represented a home for you spiritually, although, of course, you're being guided to truly find this home space by reconnecting with yourself. But the thing is, this connection carries a lot of that home frequency because you and this person share a very deep soul connection. You have a history that extends far beyond, far before this physical lifetime. You've spent many lifetimes together, and I feel that because of this, this masculine soul touches that eternal place within you. And as a result, I feel that when things get a bit confusing between the two of you, it can cause you to feel a little bit anxious or panicked because it's like, wait a second, I only just found you. I can't lose you again. But again, your guides are reminding you that although this soul connection you share to this masculine is incredibly spiritual, profound, deep, beautiful, and carries some of that home frequency within it because of the soul history you share with this other soul, you are still being guided. In fact, even this masculine himself on a soul level is teaching you, reminding you to fully reconnect within yourself rather than seeking it externally, even from this masculine to whom you share a very profound soul bond. So I want to channel more information about this connection. What kind of soul connection is this divine feminine experiencing? Angel of balance in the upright position. A connection that is in the process of balancing out, specifically through the heart. I feel that some people I'm channeling right now might be feeling really emotional, like I just keep getting teary-eyed, almost like the urge to cry, but not quite crying. And I feel that a lot of emotions have come up through your meeting and subsequent connection with this masculine in the physical world. Yeah, someone here trying to decide, a feminine trying to decide, do I give you my heart? Or do I remain guarded? Do I remain behind my walls? Because we have a woman holding a heart and garden and the gate in the upright position. I feel I am channeling into a divine feminine who has potentially been romantically single or just feeling disconnected in love or romance for a long time. Even if she's been romantically connected with other masculines, there's still this feeling of disconnection, like not quite being fully present or invested in those relationships, keeping her guard up to some extent. Yeah, all tied up in the upright position. It's like holding parts of herself or her love back. But then something about this current connection to this masculine causes you, divine feminine, to want to just radically open your hearts in a way that I feel maybe you've never done before, even in this entire lifetime, because I'm getting a very independent vibe from you. I feel like you are someone who really focuses on yourself, on your goals, on your work. And when it comes to love and dating, even if you've been in serious romantic relationships, there are always parts of yourself you feel as though you're holding back from these masculines. I'm hearing it feels like everyone can only go so deep with you. it feels like you understands everyone, but no one fully understands you, especially when it comes to love. I have to tell you, I'm getting this energy like masculines come into your life and they think you share this really unique, powerful, intense connection that they've never felt with anyone. And you might kind of go along with it and say, yeah, this is a really intense connection. And maybe it is in some way. But the thing is, to you, it's almost as though you understand these masculines and really everyone, even outside of a romantic sense. I feel this extends to your life platonically, to the overarching theme of your life. It's like you get other people, you understand other people and make other people feel understood, but no one fully understands you, and it's been a very lonely road. I feel like for some reason with happy family uprights, I feel almost as though you've gotten love offers in the past where someone wanted something very long term with you, or potentially you've had different masculines come into your life and very quickly want to settle down with you in love or express that they want something long term. I'm just getting something about wanting to get very serious very fast because again, they feel so understood by you. They sense that you are highly empathic. However, I'm getting the word possession. It's almost like these masculines, divine feminine, who come into your life, they want to own you in some sense. They want to claim you, to possess you, but you have this extremely independent, free, kind of wild spirit. And again, there are always parts of yourself that you felt as though you are holding back with all tied up right here. However, there's something about this specific masculine, this very deep soul connection that has just been different for you. And that is what I want to channel into here. I feel like this, I'm hearing reciprocated, mutual, maybe for the first time or one of the first times in your life. This connection is something you feel completely mutual within. And I think there's a part of you that is absolutely terrified by that fact. Because prior to this, I feel you always maintained a bit of a sense of your own power because you always knew that you were holding parts and pieces of yourself back. But there's something terrifying about being so completely naked spiritually, emotionally, mentally, that is causing you at times with root chakra reversed to feel really, really unsettled within yourself, really chaotic at times. I feel this may even at times create chaos or confusion within your connection because, yeah, intuition, the third eye chakra uprights, it's like every heartbreak, every situation that didn't work out feels like it was some kind of a stepping stone leading you to this moment with this person. It feels like I'm hearing plot twist. So something about this person, this masculine entering your life, could have felt like some kind of a plot twist in your story, romantically speaking. Maybe you were with someone else or dating someone else romantically, together with someone else when this masculine entered your life. Maybe your life just seemed to be moving in a certain direction. I'm hearing towards just being alone or being independent or always feeling a bit disconnected in love, and then suddenly this person comes in and it's like nothing you've ever felt before. But now there's something that needs to balance itself out in your heart. I feel that this has been causing you to feel really emotional. I'm getting this very back and forth energy. It's like, again, with garden and the gate, but also woman holding a heart. It's like, I've got my heart here in my hands. Do I give it to you fully or do I keep my walls up? And I feel this divine feminine kind of going back and forth between the two. It's like, one minute I feel so sure about opening my heart fully to you. The next minute I'm closing myself off again. But through all of that, with magician and the mirror upright, things are balancing out. That is the key here, regardless, divine feminine, of how you may be feeling at times chaotic. confused, maybe your emotions are heightened again. There's just so much going on in your life and your energy. There's so much to say here, but there's also that empathic absorption from other people around you, even platonically, family members, coworkers, friends, your environment, etc., causing you to then kind of overanalyze this situation with this masculine. But follow your intuition. Your intuition has led you to this person for a reason, with man holding up coin in the reverse position. And this is really interesting. I feel that this masculine himself is experiencing his own inner conflict when it comes to you, divine feminine, because I do sense, just like the intensity of this love, this soul bond is so reciprocated. And by the way, you sense that intuitively. I feel like your intuition has been going crazy because you look into this person's eyes, or you are in this person's energy, and every cell of your being is just saying, this is it, this is something, this is powerful, this is reciprocated, this is real. And yet again, that is part of why it scares you so much. Now, when it comes to your masculine here, I wanted to say counterpart, even though I typically only use that word when it comes to twin flame connection, but I do strongly sense this could very well be a twin flame, which, by the way, if this is a twin flame situation, I will also leave a link to my twin flame surrender subliminal in the pinned comment and description box as well, because this subliminal specifically will help you to rebalance the energies between yourself and this person by really integrating that inner divine masculine and inner feminine, coming into deep levels of peace and serenity within yourself that will make you really, really magnetic in this love situation. Again, especially if this is a twin flame. But regardless, if this is not a twin flame, it is a very, very, very intense and reciprocated soul bond, love bond. However, just like you, divine feminine, may be having this internal struggle. Do I open my heart? Do I keep my walls up? Feeling really emotional, over analyzing at times. This masculine himself is struggling within. I see specifically with woman holding a coin upright and man holding a coin reversed. What I'm getting here is there is a masculine here who is in the process of awakening. In fact, I'm getting that meeting you or connecting with you has actually sparked his awakening, whereas you, divine feminine, in this situation may have been further along in your awakening process, kind of the teacher spiritually or the leader spiritually for this masculine. I feel like you came to lead this masculine spiritually, whereas he came to help you ground and stabilize your energy, especially your emotional energy that may have been very chaotic at this time. I feel he came to bring peace into your life, to help you feel more stabilized, anchored, grounded in this physical earth, less alone. Whereas again, you entered his life at this time to spark this awakening, to fully realign him with his soul's path, because I do sense this masculine struggles deeply with self-worth, with door to value in the reverse position. I see that specifically there could be something about finances. He might be insecure about his financial situation, his career situation, the life path he's on that he just isn't feeling happy with. But also I'm sensing that whatever is causing this masculine insecurity, when he acts from this unawakened state of being, or he thinks in this way, it may cause him to seek validation from feminines externally, and this may have led to issues. This is so specific. I feel this may just be for a few divine feminines listening, but for some of you, your intuition already knows this, so if this message is for you, you will know. But for someone I'm channeling here, this masculine in the process of awakening only has eyes for you. His heart is only yours, and yet what has been confusing your intuition is that this masculine sometimes seeks attention or external validation from other feminine energies in his life that he isn't actually romantically interested in or doesn't want anything long term with. It's just that he is in the process of overcoming these insecurities. And when he's feeling really insecure about himself, I feel he seeks out feminine or female attention. And this represents a karmic pattern within himself of insecurity and seeking validation. I'm hearing an ego boost, seeking an ego boost. This is something that your presence in his life, Divine Feminine, is illuminating, and something he is in the process of healing. With Healer of the Ages upright, know that if this is your situation, this pattern of needing to seek karmic feminine attention externally is being healed within this masculine very profoundly. But also know that this is part of why your intuition may have been confused at times. You may have felt like, wait, I almost feel like this masculine is connecting with other people, seeking attention, conversation, flirtatiously or romantically outside of our connection. And if your intuition has been consistently telling you that, there is a chance that this is what you are picking up on, and your guides want you to know this may be something that this masculine is in the process of healing, but at the same time, his eyes are truly fixated only on you. It's just that he's almost a little bit afraid by the intensity of this soul bond, but also how powerful and independent and beautiful he sees you as being. So he is in the process of healing these patterns of unworthiness around this connection, specifically when it comes to you, when it comes to not feeling good enough. I'm specifically getting a masculine who doesn't feel successful enough or like he has enough to offer you materially. Yeah, sacral chakra in the upright position. This masculine also wants to tell you that he is extremely attracted to you, Divine Feminine, but also I'm getting the word monogamy. Like this masculine wants to be monogamous, wants to be exclusive with you fully. It's like he feels already like he is soul monogamous to you, like no one else can have his heart and his soul. With broken heart reversed, he senses that connecting with you is healing his heart. And for you, Divine Feminine, it's doing the same thing. The two of you entering one another's lives in the 3D, even though I do feel it's been chaotic or confusing at times, is resulting in this really profound rebalancing of your respective energetic fields, as well as a very profound heart healing. I feel specifically with this masculine, he may have been through a previous heartbreak just prior to connecting with you, or within a year prior to connecting with you in the physical world. And this is something specific that you are helping him to heal at this time, and also something that is essential to be healed in order to bring balance into this connection. Magician in the Mirror just came up again, and this is one of the two twin flame cards in the deck coming out twice here, just indicating once again this very well could be a twin flame connection also. So wow, this reading is already over 30 minutes and I still feel like there's more I could say here. So do let me know in the comments if anything here connected with you in a personal way. If it did, I would love to hear from you, and also let me know if you would like me to channel more deeply into this energy. Otherwise, the link to the 3 subliminals I recommended during your reading that I feel would be most helpful for you at this time, which again are the 7 chakra energy clearing, the awakened Divine Feminine, and the twin flame surrender subliminal. All of those are linked in the pinned comments and description box under the video. And again, you can try out any subliminal I've created completely free for 7 days by creating a free trial account on my websites, and all of that information is below. Otherwise, be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your nights, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.